Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secure Team. Well, the internet is filling with cries of cover-up. This after a group of underground researchers on the website 4chan have discovered a portion of space that is said to have been covered up by NASA and Google. So this information is just now hitting the web, and I'm going to try to explain it the best I can and tell you guys what I know so far. So first, I was directed to a topic on 4chan. Now, for those of you who don't know, 4chan is very similar to Reddit in that it's a website where users can go and create topics in which they discuss things, post comments and replies. It's very similar to a forum. And so there's a new topic where it was found out that something very strange was detected on NASA's Skyview website. Now, Skyview is known as the internet's virtual telescope, and it basically allows you to enter any set of coordinates in space that you'd like to see, and you will immediately get a snapshot, a picture of that area of space that you searched for. Now, you can look at these pictures of space in the normal visual spectrum, but you can also look at them in things such as infrared. Infrared, of course, being a visual spectrum and wavelength that we cannot see naturally with our naked eye, and so you need a special camera to see. And we've posted many videos in the past of UFOs that have been caught on infrared cameras that were otherwise invisible, and to those looking up in the sky. It's one of the ways that I've said that UFOs have the ability to hide in plain sight. And so a group of people on 4chan discovered something very strange sitting in the sky in infrared in the Virgo constellation. And you're seeing that image here. And I'll post the link to this and all of the information down in the video description, and you can check it out for yourselves. So the image you're seeing here is in infrared. And we see this sort of set of strange two lights with another curved line of lights underneath it. Some have said that this looks like a smiley face. And so, wanting to investigate the anomaly further, other users got on to some other web pages that allow you to visit space and search via coordinates, things such as Google Sky, and that's where things start to get strange. So it was then found out that on virtually every other space mapping application, this exact area of sky has been blocked out. And so first, let's go over to Google Sky, which again is another really awesome tool that is similar to Google Earth, but that allows you to go anywhere basically in the known universe that has been mapped thus far. And it really is an awesome tool if you're looking to explore our universe. And so we're going to go up here to the search box and we're going to put in the specific set of coordinates that'll take us to the same area that this anomaly can be found. Okay, and so here we are. Now, as you can see, we are not actually able to see this anomaly. So what we need to do is go up and switch it over to infrared. So here we are, we're now in infrared, and as we zoom back out here and really get this beautiful view of the universe, and all of this infrared radiation that we can't actually see with our naked eyes, you'll notice one particular patch of sky that has a big black box in front of it. And so we'll start to zoom in here, and wouldn't you know it, it's the exact same strange formation of lights that was detected in NASA's Skyview application. So we'll get a little closer here. And again, you can see it's clearly the same object, and it has a big black box in front of it, which screams censorship. And we've seen these things before in other areas of space. We've even seen them used on the SOHO, which is the satellite that's orbiting our sun and taking pictures of it. And we have busted NASA in the past using these black boxes to censor things that they do not want us to see. And of course, they'll tell you, well, it's nothing more than a glitch. However, I will show you guys, and I'll post a link down below to our video that we did a couple years back, where we completely busted NASA attempting to hide a massive triangular ship with one of these glitch boxes, as I like to call them. So, the object in question is blacked out. So then later on 4chan, another user who wanted to do some further investigating went to another sky map application that is known as skymap.org. And this is what he came up with when attempting to view this anomalous structure, where once again, we see a massive black box in the infrared spectrum. Alright, so this is the only place that it can be seen, and it's the only place, oddly enough, that we're seeing these black boxes. You don't see them in any other wavelength. And in this image, the object is completely blacked out. We can see nothing. So that, again, has raised alarm bells of a cover-up. Something is being hidden here. And so the question is, what is it? And so what we know is that we have an obvious anomaly that can be located on multiple sky maps, is only visible in infrared, and is invisible to our regular telescopes. And we also know that it's being blacked out. Now, from what I can tell, there are many users out there who are linking this to a specific date that many of you have probably heard about. There's been a ton of videos and conspiracies about this, but September 23rd, 2017 has been the subject of much controversy. You've probably seen the vague video titles along the lines of, "What will happen on September 23rd, 2017? And according to the information I can find, this links directly to the Bible and to the Christian religion. Apparently, there is supposed to be an event of great prophetic significance that is to occur on September 23rd of this year. And many videos on the internet are promoting this. And the reason that they're linking this date and this prophecy to this cover-up here is that on this date, the sun will be in the constellation Virgo, and the moon will also be near Virgo's feet, as it's called. Additionally, Jupiter will also be in Virgo, while planets Venus, Mars, and Mercury will be above and to the right of Virgo in the constellation Leo. And so some people claim that this is a very rare event that allegedly occurs only once every 7,000 years, and that it is supposedly a fulfillment of a sign in Revelation 12, which reads, quote, "And a great sign appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and on her head a crown of 12 stars. She was pregnant and was crying out in birth pains and the agony of giving birth." And so the story goes that here we have a woman, aka Virgo, in the sky, aka heaven, along with the sun and the moon at her feet. And so this event and this date have been tied to a prophetic event, possibly having something to do with the rogue planet Nibiru. And so the religious side are claiming that this area of sky being blocked up is directly linked to that, and NASA does not want us to see it. So yeah, that is where we are thus far. Whether you believe in the religious prophecy stuff or not, it is very intriguing, and I want to get your guys' take on it. It's kind of an ongoing thing on Reddit and 4chan, and I'll post the links to it down below, and you guys give me your take on what's going on here. So with that, thank you guys for stopping by today. Oh, and before we go, I wanted to give you guys a tip on a new film that I just watched. I haven't given you guys any good movie recommendations lately, but I just watched last night a very creepy and a very awesome documentary film that explores the infamous Mothman sightings of Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Now, for those of you who haven't heard of this, the Mothman is basically, it's a legendary creature that was reportedly seen over 100 times in this small country town in West Virginia from November 12th, 1966 to December 15th, 1967, with many describing it as a large half-man, half-bird-like entity with these demonic glowing red eyes. Now, at the same time that these sightings were occurring, there were also some other really strange things going on, including a rash of UFO sightings and appearances of the Men in Black. And so this documentary, which by the way is called The Mothman of Point Pleasant, is a documentary film where they actually go to this town and speak to the people who were actually there and witnessed this entity and all of the strangeness that occurred over the span of 13 months. So it just came out this year and is available on Amazon for rent and purchase. So I rented it. I think it was like $2 or $3 to rent, and it is well worth it. Creepy, creepy stuff and a very well done documentary. And there is no doubt in my mind that the Mothman was real and that something happened in that small town. So I'll put the Amazon link down in the video description. Check it out and let me know what you think, and enjoy the rest of your night. Stay safe, guys.